Do you want to become more financially literate and save more money in 2024? Let's embark on a journey to financial freedom this year. Understanding your finances and making informed decisions can greatly enhance your saving potential. This year, let's break free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. So what's the game plan? We're about to share the top 10 tips that will help you save more in 2024. Stay tuned as we delve into the top 10 tips for saving money in 2024. Our first tip is to set clear financial goals. Picture this: you're embarking on a journey with no particular destination in mind. Sounds exciting, right? Yet without a destination, you could end up anywhere, maybe even somewhere you don't want to be. It's the same with your finances. Without clear, achievable goals, your saving efforts are like a ship sailing without a compass. Whether it's saving for a down payment on a house, funding your child's education, or planning for a comfortable retirement, having a financial target gives you a sense of direction. Your goals become your financial North Star, guiding your savings and spending habits, and helping you make informed decisions. With each goal you achieve, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment and gain more confidence in your ability to manage your finances. So, don't just dream about financial success, plan for it. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Next up, create a budget. Now this might sound a bit daunting, but it's simpler than you think. A budget is basically a plan for your money. It's like the blueprint to a building. You wouldn't start construction without one, would you? Creating a budget helps you track your income and expenses. It's like having a financial GPS. You know where your money is coming from and where it's going. It allows you to identify areas where you can save and allocate resources more efficiently. Imagine you're a captain sailing on the sea of finance. A budget is your compass, guiding you through the currents of income and the waves of expenses. It keeps you on course, preventing you from drifting into the stormy waters of debt. Remember, a budget isn't about restricting what you spend. It's about making your money work for you, giving every dollar a job. After all, a budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Our third tip: cut down on discretionary expenses. Discretionary expenses are those little extras in life that we often treat ourselves to but don't necessarily need. Think about your daily latte, that new pair of shoes, or the latest tech gadget. These are all discretionary expenses. While these little luxuries can make life more enjoyable, they can also eat away at your potential savings. Now imagine if you cut back on these expenses. Perhaps you could make coffee at home instead of buying it out. Or maybe you could wait for a sale before buying that new item. The money you'd save could go straight into your savings account. Over time, these savings can add up significantly. Reducing unnecessary expenses doesn't mean you have to live a life of deprivation. It's about making conscious decisions on where your money goes. Remember, every dollar you do not spend is a dollar you save. Tip number 4, save first, spend later. This golden rule of personal finance is all about paying yourself first. It's an essential habit for financial success in 2024 and beyond. But what does it mean to pay yourself first? Well, it's simple. Before you pay your bills, buy groceries, or even splurge on that latest gadget, set aside a portion of your income for savings. By doing this, you're ensuring that you regularly contribute to your savings. It's like planting seeds for a money tree that grows over time. It doesn't matter if it's 10%, 20%, or even more. What's important is that you're saving consistently. And the best part? You'll be surprised at how quickly it can accumulate without you even noticing. So remember, before you start spending, make sure you've paid yourself first. When it comes to saving, make yourself a priority. Moving on to tip number 5, invest wisely. Investing is like planting a seed today to enjoy the shade tomorrow. It's not just about stashing away your money but making it grow. However, it's equally important to remember that every investment carries a certain level of risk. That's why it's crucial to understand your investment options before diving in. Think of it this way: imagine you're at a buffet. You wouldn't pile your plate with everything in sight, right? You'd choose what suits your taste, dietary needs, and appetite. Similarly, with investments, you should select options that align with your financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. Whether you're considering stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or real estate, do your homework. Understand the market dynamics, seek expert advice if needed, and always diversify your investment portfolio to spread out the risk. Remember, the goal here isn't to become a millionaire overnight. It's about steady growth and securing your financial future. Don't save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving and investing. Our sixth tip: avoid debt traps. Picture this: a seemingly harmless loan with high interest, much like a Venus flytrap, waiting for an unsuspecting saver to fall into its clutches. Once in, it's a relentless struggle to get out, as the high interest eats away at your hard-earned savings. But fear not, there are strategies to avoid these treacherous traps. Firstly, always be wary of the interest rates. If it's too high, it's likely a trap. Secondly, consider your repayment capabilities. If the repayment is going to stretch your budget too thin, it's best to walk away. Lastly, remember that borrowing should be a last resort, not a regular habit. Remember the adage, neither a borrower nor a lender be. It's wise to consider all other options before turning to debt, because when it comes to your savings, the best way to double your money is to fold it over and put it back in your pocket. Tip number 7: regular financial checkups. Just as you would visit a doctor for a regular health checkup, your finances need a similar routine examination. These financial checkups are essential in identifying the health of your savings plan. They help you gauge if you're on track or if adjustments are needed. Imagine your financial plan as a garden. By regularly checking in, you can identify which investments are growing, which are stagnating, and which might need a little extra care. It's about nurturing your financial garden so it can flourish and yield a plentiful harvest, your savings. These checkups can be as simple as reviewing your budget, assessing your spending habits, or evaluating your investments. The goal is to ensure you're making progress towards your financial objectives and making adjustments when needed. Remember, your financial health is an integral part of your overall well-being. A regular financial checkup keeps your savings healthy. Moving on to tip number 8, use technology. We live in a digital age where technology can be our best friend when it comes to managing our money. There are a plethora of apps and online platforms designed to help us stay on top of our finances. Budgeting apps, for instance, can help you track your income and expenses with minimal effort. Investment platforms can guide you to make informed decisions about where to put your money to work. Additionally, there are savings apps that automatically round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and put the change into a savings account. It's like a digital piggy bank that grows without you even noticing. In the world of e-commerce, price comparison tools can ensure you're getting the best deal possible. The internet also provides a wealth of free resources to educate yourself about personal finance. So make sure to harness these digital tools to your advantage. Make technology your ally in your journey towards financial literacy and savings. Our 9th tip: learn continuously. It's a journey, not a destination, and the path to financial literacy is paved with continuous learning. In the ever-evolving world of finance, new strategies, tools, and opportunities emerge regularly. To stay ahead of the game, make it a habit to regularly update your knowledge. There are numerous resources at your disposal. From informative books and podcasts to interactive online courses, the world of finance has never been more accessible. Leverage these resources to gain a deeper understanding of complex financial concepts, keep up with market trends, and learn from the experiences of successful savers and investors. Remember, the more you know, the better decisions you can make. You'll be able to spot opportunities and steer clear of potential pitfalls. Don't be afraid to ask questions, seek advice, or challenge what you think you know. Knowledge is the best investment with the highest returns. And finally, our 10th tip: start now. Procrastination is a thief of time and a potential saboteur of your financial future. The secret to growing your savings is starting as early as possible. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Time, my friends, is the most valuable ally of your savings. This is all thanks to the power of compound interest. You see, compound interest is interest on interest. It's like a snowball that keeps getting bigger and bigger as it rolls down the hill. The longer it rolls, the bigger it gets. So if you start saving and investing now, your money snowball has more time to roll and grow. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. There's no such thing. The perfect moment is always the present moment. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and every financial success story begins with the first dollar saved. The best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is now. Let's quickly summarize what we've learned today. Set clear financial goals for the year. Create a budget that works for you. Cut down on discretionary expenses. Prioritize saving over spending. Invest wisely for the future. Steer clear of debt traps. Conduct regular financial checkups. Harness the power of technology. Never stop learning about financial literacy. And lastly, start now. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Start your journey towards financial literacy and savings today.